Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Griefdrums, and welcome to another episode of Top 3 Tips of the Week. Now, first off, I am going to apologise. I have been missing these videos for the past couple of weeks. With the TTS dropping with the new ops, coupled with me being not very well, I've had serious man flu. Not a cold, man flu. It's been like manthrax. I've not been very well, so as a result, I have been a little bit vacant when it comes to videos. Nevertheless, we are back at it, and I'm going to be dropping some really nice tips on you this week that I am really enjoying using, and I think are really going to benefit you and help you out in your venture for those platinum and diamond charms. So to start off with, we'll get the formalities out of the way. If you want to get involved in this series, you can send a video, picture, anything you've got of any tips that you have over to my Discord, or alternatively, I have a Facebook or a Twitter. Everything's going to be down in the description below, but please feel free to get involved. Share any tips you have that you think may help others out. Even if you're not 100% sure and you think, it's not a great tip, share it, because I guarantee you there will be people out there that don't know about it. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into this week's tips. Tip number 1 is going to see us over on Coastline. How many times have you been trying to push the kitchen or the sunrise bar, and there is someone hunkered down here? It's a really good spot to hold in this bar area. You can cover so many different angles, so many windows, and it's really, really effective as a defender. So as an attacker, you've got to try and think of ways to get around this, and you can either try and push head on, which a lot of people do. You can try and flank, but then 9 times out of 10, you are putting yourself into a bit of a tricky situation from potential roamers. So what other ways are there? My personal favourite is one that we saw in the Pro League finals from G2. I think Cancer Raketti it was using it. It's this angle. How disgusting is that? Out of nowhere, the roof goes above you, and that person can kill you from a window. The best thing about this is you're not even in the building, and you can kill people from that external window. So if you're attacking from the pool side, if you spawned over here, or, just to show you whereabouts this window is, it's this single window that leads into the hooker lounge. By opening this section up, you can invert, very similar to the tip that I had on Border, and then by using an Ash, a Zofia, a Buck, anyone sort of like that, you can just check out whereabouts they are, and then open the roof directly above them, and before they've got any time to react, they're dead. By the time they've turned, looked up, you've already killed them. This is a really nice angle, and it's one to just sort of lock down that section of the map. People can no longer go there, and I really, really am finding this to be effective. Try it out, see how it works for you, and let me know down in the comments below if you get any kills with it. So I just want to very quickly talk to you about something. This is not a sponsored video. I want to make that completely clear. I have not been sponsored to do this. I attended the Pro League viewing party with Rainbow Six down in London, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. But while I was down there, I got to meet the guys from the Koyo store, and they very kindly gifted me a couple of these epic pin badges. And I've got to be honest, when I first saw them online, I wasn't so sure. I thought it was like a knockoff item, just because it wasn't Ubisoft. It wasn't a direct link to Ubisoft. However, they are an official company. They are licensed to make these pin badges. And as a result, the quality of them is insane. You may have seen some of the main casters wearing them, or the presenters at the Pro League finals, and you're guaranteed to see a lot more people wearing them now. If you don't want to miss out on the opportunity to get these, make sure to head over to the Koyo store. Again, I'm going to put the link down in the description below, but I just want to say a massive thanks to the guys for sending me these pin badges. I am freaking loving them. They're so cool. And you could just interchange them. You'll have them all over your bag or your hat. If you're a streamer, you could just wear them on stream, which is what I've been doing. I'm going to be wearing them to any Rainbow Six events that I go to in the future. They're awesome. They're so cool. So definitely go and show the guys some love. I think they've also got some really cool ideas potentially coming up in the future for more things, as well as other operators that are going to be coming out. Tip number 2 for this week is going to see us over on Consulate. There are only 2 external cameras on this map. There's the one on the south side, and there's the one over by the garage. Neither of these are actually very beneficial for covering the north side of the map in any way, shape or form, which is why we've got this valk cam. If you come through to the spiral staircase, you can try throwing it on the window, but the window itself is still there, so you do need to shoot that out, otherwise the camera will just stick to it. If you shoot that out, you can put it on the angle of the window, on the frame, and instead you get a look all the way outside onto the, I think it's the gas station spawn. As soon as anyone comes around the left or the right from the gas station spawn, you get a really good view onto them. Obviously, I'm spotting Rob here to make it clearer. You don't have to do that. But the other bonus to this camera is not only can you see outside, you can also keep an eye on the spiral staircase. With this sort of intel, even if you're not spotting, you can get that information and then you can act upon it. If you do go ahead and throw the camera out into one of the trees, you then can't cover the main stairs. So this camera kind of works twofold, and it's one that I really like because of that. The third and final tip for this week is going to see us move over to Oregon. Now, I'm denied as to whether I've already put this in a video, because I remember recording something about this a really long time ago, but we're going to go ahead and check it out anyway. So if you're defending the kitchen, if you've won a few rounds, it's all gone horribly wrong now because you're defending the kitchen and the dining room. This single wall just over here, you can either impact grenade it or shoot it. I'll show you the shooting in a minute. But it gives you a line of sight to that single door, which is very heavily contested 9 times out of 10. See this angle just here through this pipe? You can see that door from the bathroom. This is insane. It's like a tiny little pixel peak. It's a really good angle, and it's very, very difficult for attackers to contest. You can sit really far back in the bathroom, and as you can see from this here, Rob is just through there. It took 2 shots. The first one hit the bomb, the second one tapped him in the head, and he had no idea about it. Now, as you can see here, I am shooting this open. I've used 2 mags to shoot an entire line in the wall just by getting up close with the MP5. Having an ACOG is going to be very beneficial in this angle. Chuck some barbed wire down so you can hear anyone trying to push in on you, and then just assume the position at the back of the bathroom. This is so effective. I've actually tried crouching here, opening up a lower section of the wall, so I'm even more obscure and hidden. You can move not to the very back because you can't actually see anything, but the cubicle just next to it. You're hidden from the single door to your left. You've got a line of sight onto the door, and anyone trying to peek that is going to have a hard time seeing you, unless, of course, it's Glaz and his banana scope. To show you from the opposite side, the attackers coming in from this way, they've got a lot of angles to cover. They've got the double door just in through the dining room. They've obviously got to do a quick sweep of the area just to their right as they come in. Make sure that's all clear. You don't know unless you've droned it, and then as soon as you stick your head in, it's taken off. Now, Rob missed a couple of those shots, and even still, it was very, very difficult to spot where he was. But it's a really effective angle. Even if I didn't know he was there, to be able to contest that, he's got the advantage. If you take someone like Echo with a suppressor and an ACOG, you can sit there tap firing for as long as you want, really. Anyone that comes anywhere near the door, you could just put a couple of shots down. They won't have an exact trace marker of where it's coming from. They won't be able to see that. And anyone's head that comes through that door, they're going to have a bit of a rough time. Hopefully these tips help you out in some way, shape or form. I know that they have massively helped me when I found out about them. So by sharing that knowledge, hopefully it'll help you too. As I said, apologies for the last couple of weeks for not having one of these. I am also working on a Fortress map tips and tricks guide, as well as plenty of other things, so hopefully you enjoy them. If you want to see me utilising any of these tips live, I stream on Twitch on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays from 7:30 GMT through till about 11 o'clock. You can also get involved with the Azarus Twitch extension that's currently running, in which you can win points from answering questions to then utilise that for in-game renown or booster packs. It's all free to play. It's really good fun, so come and check it out. If you did enjoy this video, please consider hitting that thumbs up, and if you don't already, make sure to subscribe. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay reckless and relentless.